Somebody once told me what got you to 6 won't get you to 7. And I'm finding that to be so true. And what I'm talking about is income, guys. 6-figure income to a 7-figure income. So today I want to talk to you about the one thing that I'm doing to take my income from 6 figures to well over 7 figures.
Look, insurance sucks. I just make it suck less.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Brad Hannon. I've dedicated this channel to agents like yourself to help you polish your skills, make more sales, and ultimately make more money in the insurance industry. If this channel's helped you, if this video helps you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you, love to connect. After all, that is what we're talking about today, right? This one thing is taking me from 6 figures to well over 7 figures, right? And it's not overnight, it's a process just like everything else. I mean, there is one thing I can think of that could take you from 6 or 5 or hell, if you were at 4 figures a year, this one thing could take you to 7 figures. And that's the thing called a lottery, right? But the thing about a lottery is you have zero control over it. The thing about what I'm gonna talk about to you, which is relationships, building relationships and networking, right, is absolutely crucial, absolutely key. But the thing about it is I always used to look at it from the standpoint of it's not measurable. You can't, I mean, how is that going to get me from 6 to 7 figures? Because it's not transactional. I don't know who I'm going to meet that's going to help to get me to 7 figures. And I can't measure. It's so abstract. It's such an abstract thought. And I know that that's what you're thinking right now too, right? It's always what people are thinking. They want the 10-step method to 6 figures. How many calls do I have to make? What kind of leads do I have to buy? What kind of money do I need to invest? What kind of time do I need to spend? It's ridiculous to think that what worked for me is going to work for everybody, right? It's ridiculous to think that what worked for that person is going to work for this person because people are all different. But what I'm here to tell you is that building relationships and networking can work for everybody. So the way that I do this is really simple, okay? I'm always trying to give more value than I receive. Hopefully one day, and it happens all the time, but hopefully I'll get more value in return elsewhere, but I'm always trying to give more value than I receive. And in other words, when somebody comes to me and they do roofing, let's just say they're a roofer, right? And that's a valuable connection. Maybe it's somebody that I think I can learn from, that I can grow from, somebody that built a phenomenal business and, you know, has great marketing and whatever. And there's a skill that they have that I feel that I can learn from them. What I'm going to do is try to bring something to the table, right? This is, think like ancient times, Native Americans or, you know, like different cultures, right? Get cultural with this and think, because I went on missions trips, right? When we did missions training, we were instructed, we were taught, okay, that in many cultures, it's kind of the norm or it's kind of expected, it's kind of, you know, like a good gesture, right? To bring a gift, like a pig to slaughter and feast on, okay? And so that's what I try to think of when I'm building these relationships. Like, what's this person do? Okay, maybe they're hosting an event that I can get people to that event. Maybe they have a podcast that I can get on that podcast and I can share some value. Maybe they're in a business venture that they need some working capital and I have some capital I can invest. Whatever I'm trying to do, I'm trying to bring value to that relationship so that we can build upon it, right? And it's not overly calculated. It's not overly thought about. It's not overly, like, if I give more than I get in return, that's fine. That's the way that that's this channel, for instance, is me just trying to give more than I'm getting back in return, always in hopes that one day I can't. And I feel like I'm at that day. So this is why this video is at an interesting point where I feel like now I'm receiving far more than I'm giving and I can't even keep up. Guys, find yourselves in that place and you'll wake up every day knowing that everything is going to work out for you, because it always does, and that you're getting out of life far more than you're putting into it. Like we just talked about, relationships are key, and there may not be a finite, measurable, you know, gain off of that relationship right away, or maybe never. But one relationship I can tell you that will absolutely benefit you is a prospect or client relationship, right? A more transactional relationship. And in the description below, we did a video on how to prospect without using the phone, where I'm essentially training you on networking over the phone, and that is a much more transactional relationship. Go check that out.
I'm a health insurance hustler, Bradley Hannon's the name. I'm here to teach these agents how to play the game. I'm a health insurance hustler, one thing you should know about me. I'm a health insurance hustler, BradHannon.com.